Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex, and it's time to make blue science packs. Now, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Blue science packs require red circuits. Okay, that part's easy. We just bring them in on a train. And it requires engine units and mining drills. Now, the engine units take steel plate, gears, and pipes. So that means that we need to bring in steel, and we need to make gears and pipes from iron plate. So we're going to be using a lot of iron plate here. And then the mining drills, these require 10 iron plate, 5 gears, and 3 circuits. And the mining drills can't use productivity modules. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging than what we've done previously. Now, according to my planner, I need 17.1 machines making engines. I'm going to need 21 machines making drills, 5 machines making gears, and 7.5 machines making pipes. Now, part of the issue is that neither pipes nor the drills can use productivity modules. The gears and the engines can, fortunately. But so if I add all this up, oh, and I need 28.6 machines making the blue science packs themselves. So if I add all this up, I get 29, 36, 44, 45. 21 drill machines is 66. I'm going to need about 70 assembler machines to do this. And this particular layout only can handle 60. So I think what I'll have to do is just extend out to the sides here on the outside. Now that's going to kind of spoil the nice, radial distance thing that I have going on with the RoboPorts, but we'll put the blue science packs out here on the last row. And the blue science packs themselves, they take 12 seconds and they only need 3 items. So that won't be such a big issue because it'll be slow and they don't need a lot of stuff to travel there. But for sure, we're going to want to make the gears, the engines, and the mining drills. The mining drills is really what I'm most concerned about. We're going to want to make all that stuff very close to the rail because they're going to require lots of material. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay. So we'll offset that by 1. Actually, let's do the first one here. That way our chests will be closer. All right, so which should we do first? Engines or drills? I think we'll do the drills first because these are going to be the most challenging. All right, and we're going to need 21 machines making the drills. So maybe what I can do is make all the drills on this side and make all the engines on the other side. Or we could do half and half. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just make half of each on each side of the tracks. That seems like that would be a good idea. Okay, so in this case, I'll need 10 to 11 on each side. All right. I think the first thing I want to do is see what the speed is going to be on that. So a machine with no modules, but with speed beacons, has a crafting speed of 6.25. All right. So let me get my calculator out. So, and it has a cycle time of 2. So 2 divided by 6.25 So that means it's going to be 0.32 seconds per cycle. And I need to feed in 18 items. So 18 divided by 0.32, that is 56.25 items per second, which is too fast even for even 2 stack inserters is not going to be fast enough to feed all that stuff in. Okay. So, this is the challenging bit. So how can we do this? We could do some direct insertion, but that doesn't work so well with the beacons because then you need to put a space like that and then they get out of alignment with the beacons. We can't really do 3. All right, so it was 0.32 seconds each, right? 2 divided by 6.5, I think it was. No, 6.75. Nope, that wasn't it either. Let me double check that number. What was it? 6.25. Okay. So 2 divided by 6.25. Yeah, so it's 0.32 seconds per cycle on the drills. So if I can insert 27 items per second. Whoops. All right, what's going on? Crap. That's copper. We're gonna have to go take care of that. Where's my train? It's the other way. Okay, looks like it's dead, but I need to add a couple more turrets over there. Now, if we weren't so close to the end here, I would probably invest the time to build a wall around the whole base, but to be completely honest with you, at this point, I don't want to spend the time to do that because I don't think it's going to be too much longer before we reach our goal. So I would rather just continue with localized defenses. Okay, let's go back to blue science. I'm gonna have to get another furnace over there eventually. Oh, in between episodes, I had a major problem. I'm just checking to see how many science packs I have. I've got almost 7,000. I think we can put the rockets on hold for a while. So let me get the train. And I'm going to tell this to wait for a circuit condition so that it stops coming back for a while. What is this waiting for? I might have a bug there with my control circuit. I'll have to check that out. Okay, so where were we? 0.32 seconds per cycle, and it needs 18. All right, so if I can feed in 27 per second, then let's see, 27 divided by 18, then the most that I could do is 1.5 cycles per second. Versus about 3. So I would be at half speed. All right, so I think what we'll do is we'll put see if I did something like this. The problem is that I don't have any room for a power pulse. So how can I do this? You know, and if I do it with, and if I reduce the crafting speed, I mean, I could just go with 1.5. I could just reduce the crafting speed and just put more machines. That's always an option too. I don't necessarily have to go as fast as possible with every single thing. Although that means that this is going to get even bigger and I might need like a second set of rail stations, which I don't really want to have to deal with. Yeah, because if this goes at half speed, then I'm going to need like 40 machines making drills instead of 21. 0.32 per cycle. Yeah, that's a little bit more than 3 per second. So if I limit my inputs here to 1 inserter, then we're going to be running at a little bit less than half speed, limited by the inserters. And if that's the case, then I can get rid of this row of beacons because there's no point to speed up the machine if I can't feed material fast enough. Let's see. Maybe that's the best I can do. Because to get more inserters, I mean, I could get more inserters on here, but then I would have to space them out farther. For example, we could do this. 1, 2, 3. Or we could do this. 1, 2, 3. All right, so if we do that, then we can get 7, so we would have to use like pretty much the whole side. We'd have to use this whole side pretty much just for the mining drills. Well, maybe we can do that. Maybe we just use this for mining drills, this for engines. And then I can set up the science packs over here. Wouldn't be ideal, but it should work. All right, yeah, let's do something like that. Okay, so what we can do then is we can put 3 requester chests on each one. And actually, let's move that RoboPort over by 1 more. Okay, so that way I've got 2. Yeah, that way I've got 8. So I'll do 2 rows of 8 and then 1 row of 3 or 4. Or what if I did 8, 6, and 6? That's 20. No, it would still be 1 short. So I'll do 2 rows of 8 and then another row of 4. So it'll be kind of like this. Okay, and then we can put the stack inserters in there. And then, yeah, it's going to be about 3 per second on the output, so we would need a fast inserter on the output going into a provider chest. And we'll limit those. In fact, I won't even limit those to 1 stack. Let's just do... We'll enable it when mining drills are less than 50, let's say. That way we won't, because this uses up a lot of material, I don't necessarily want to pile up tons and tons of these things. Okay, and then because we are so spread out, oh, and actually, yeah, if I do that, then I can put each of these, I could put these modules a little bit closer together, right? All right, so, and then we can put a substation in there. All right, so that'll be 1 unit. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. All right, so that's 1 more than we actually need. And I might not need quite so many substations. Let's see if we can, yeah, we can get by with half as many. If we do them in an alternating pattern like that. Whoops, okay. Oh, that's the one getting power for the whole thing. Do another one there, and we'll do another one there. Okay, and then we don't need these 2. We do need more here though. Okay, so that's mining drills, and now we need to set the requester chests. So let's see what this says. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll just set each requester chest for 1 of the 3 items. All right, so we'll leave iron plate. Oh, you know what? I should flip all of this around. That way the requesters are going to be closer. All right. Well. All right. Well, let me set the quantities first. So if I do that, then this one is going to be the closest one. So that one will be iron plate. So it'll be 937 times 2. We'll just call that 2,000. This one can be the gears. We'll call that 1,000. And then this one will be the circuits. We'll call that 500. And actually, let's put iron plate. Let's put iron plate in with the circuits also. And we'll just do 1,000 and 1,000. Reason being that if we're doing over 3 cycles a second and we need 10 iron plates, that's 30 iron plates a second. More than 30 iron plates a second, and the inserter still won't be fast enough. So we have to split up the iron plates over 2 inserters. So we'll put half of the iron plates with the circuits because the demand for circuits is fairly low. And then this one could be exclusively iron plates. Yeah, this is a tough one. All right, so let's pick up everything that we've made. As we frequently do in this game. And let's flip it around and redo it. So this is going to go exactly in the middle. Offset by 1 tile. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6. And I think I screwed this up because I had 8 before. Yeah, so this can't go in the middle. It has to be, the edge has to be in the middle, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. I think that's correct. Yep. 10, 12, 14, 16. And then this one can be in the middle, which would be like right there. That's 16, 18, 20, and 22. All right, yeah, this one, that one has to be on the other side. Oh, no, it doesn't. Cool. I saved myself a beacon. All right, and then we'll put in the power. Okay, so we'll do one there. We'll do one there. And there, I guess. And then in this one we'll alternate the spaces between. And this one we won't. Okay, that looks pretty good. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a while before we know if it works because we have to make gears as well. I'm just going to... forget it. I was going to recenter the lights, but I don't want to have to do that for all of those. Okay, so the next side is going to be the engines, but we're nearly out of time, so we'll do that. Oh, and we're going to need gears on this side as well, because the gears are going to have to come over here to the mining drills. So I think what we'll do is we'll put a small gear factory right here in the middle, in the front, and then we'll build the engine units around it. The engine units are not going to be so busy with the bots because they only need 4 items each and they take 10 seconds each. So I think the engines will be considerably easier to set up than the drills were. And we will get into that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.